discussion. So what else would you like to say about coaching in the congregation? You have a real passion for this and are finding ways to infuse this into your congregation over the long term. As you said, it's a long-term investment. Why is it worth the investment? Why do you want to continue to move in this direction?
A simple answer to that is change lives. People who are able to be more, be who God has created them to be, to achieve more, to accomplish big goals in their life, to look at where God may be calling them and leading them to go, and then having someone there walking alongside them to help them accomplish whatever task that God may be calling them to do, or whatever they need to do to help become who they're created to be in Christ. As I look ahead to continuing to use DDC and the coaching approach in our congregation, several things are on the table. We've got several folks who have been through the course, and they haven't moved towards formal coaching relationships, but each of them have coaching relationships, more organic, more natural, that come through just their movement through life, whether in the church or out. We have one lady who was approached by someone who said, "Would you be my coach? I need a coach. I really feel like the Lord's led me to you, and I need you to help me achieve this in my life." And so she contacted me and called me on the phone and said, "You Jeff, you'll never believe what's happened." And she told me the story, and is so excited that she's informally, organically found this opportunity to coach. This lady also is a Sunday school teacher, and she coaches in a large group way. She coaches her group as opposed to teaches, and even though she is teaching, she's combining teaching elements with coaching elements, and it has the largest growing class in our congregation at this point because she's so effective at using the tools that are innate in her and those that she's enhanced through being through the DDC course. We have another guy who went through the course who he has a business, and he has an employee that has a lot of questions about God and a relationship with God, and before the course he didn't know what to do with this guy that worked for him. And since the course, he has told me that the skills that he's used, the techniques in questioning, the techniques in listening, all the things that he's used, learned in the courses, he's used with this relationship. And he's coaching this young man who is approaching God in a way he's never approached before. And that is what it's about. And that's what it's about. In the future, here in the congregation, I see us continuing to offer courses to leaders and potential leaders, coaches, people interested in coaching, to develop our Sunday school leadership, our small group leadership, so that they can be effective coaches as teachers and get into a more of a facilitating process of Sunday school and small group where they can use coaching techniques in that setting as well as individual, and as well as inviting people from their classes, their groups, into more formal coaching relationships. We also have plans to develop a team of coaches in which we can publicize in our certain social media and other areas of the church. If an open invitation to the church that invites people into a coaching relationship. Then we have a team who responds to those people who are interested in a coaching relationship, and we try to match them up based on personalities and needs and gifts and experience, and provide a formal coaching relationship and opportunities for formal coaching in the church. I also hope to see with folks that go through the class that have the gift of teaching and facilitating classes and have an absolute excitement and passion about it, as one man did in the last course we taught here and had here, to teach with me in these courses, and when they have the gifts and the experience to teach the materials effectively, then they too will lead some DDC courses, and then we can have several opportunities throughout the year to coach, to lead people through coaching. And an ultimate goal is to have everyone in our congregation a part of a coaching relationship, whether they're coaching someone or being coached by someone, so that they can become everything God's created them to be, so that they can be challenged, so that they can work through challenges, so that they can attain goals, be motivated to attain goals, be given conversations to help them come to those goals and how to attain those goals on their own, and that everyone in the congregation would have that kind of relationship. That's the ultimate goal.